And I'd like to introduce you to one of those hardworking board of director members, K.O. O'Keefe, to tell you a little bit more about Texas Alliance for Life.
Thank you, Davida. That's kind of a hard act to follow, so I'm not going to try. Can we turn the house lights up, please? All of them. I am concerned about one major thing, and Lieutenant Governor Dewhurst and the Senate gave Joe a club. And so I'm a little worried about that as a board member. So, but I think that's a great honor. As with all TAL, Texas Alliance for Life events, we become more informed of the issues and the faces and the challenges that we face. And I want to thank you, Lila, for a moving, motivating, and inspiring talk, and having the courage to step out and to bring the truth to life. One man with courage makes a majority. That's a great quote from Andrew Jackson, and some of you who are my age heard John Kennedy say it too. But I'd like to expand on it a little bit. One man or one woman with courage makes a majority. Lila, you've certainly done that. Courage can be pushing through fear of death or the unknown. Courage is the realization that the impact that you can make is bigger and more important than individual life or safety. And this is what drives men and women to accomplish great and amazing things. Thank you, Lila, for having such amazing courage. Lila's story clearly demonstrates the difference between the culture of life and the culture of death. And folks, that's why we're here tonight. And when you came here tonight and you were asked to attend the Texas Alliance for Life benefit dinner, you came for different personal reasons. Maybe to visit with people that you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe to get more informed. Maybe you're just curious about what is happening when 1,400 plus people that are pro-life get together. Give yourself a round of applause. But one thing is certain. We gather here tonight as a group to celebrate life, the sanctity of life, from conception to natural death. And I know that it's not a surprise to you that this is a fundraiser and that you will have an opportunity to help the Texas Alliance for Life complete its mission, the sanctity of life. So I'm going to make it easy on you. We're going to go over 4 points that we're going to go over. Number one, we're going to go over the leadership circle. Number two, we're going to provide you with a report card. Number three, we're going to share with you our goal for tonight. Number four, we're going to review our needs for this coming year. First, Dr. Pointman mentioned the leadership circle to you and its significance that it's had to the Texas Alliance for Life. The influence, the value, the impact, the effect that the leadership circle has had on the Texas Alliance for Life is beyond anything that we ever envisioned. The leadership circle team, in 5 short years, has made a tremendous difference. It has created over $950,000 in contributions over the last 5 years. So tonight, won't you help me push that over that mark and get to $1 million? Would all the leadership circle members please stand up? Wow. Look at these leaders. Go ahead and have a seat. Now, what you don't know is there's only 230 leadership circle members, and they have created almost $1 million in contributions in the last 5 years, and that's pretty awesome. So if you're sitting next to one of them, reach over and pat him or her on the back, because they've done a great job. Now, what is the Leadership Circle? The Leadership Circle was designed to allow you to financially support the Texas Alliance for Life on a consistent basis. As a Leadership Circle member, the Texas Alliance for Life invites you to donate at least $1,000 a year. Because you are a Leadership Circle member, Texas Alliance for Life will invite you to 3 luncheons a year, one in January, one in April, and one in August, as well as a table for 10 at this benefit dinner. Most of the members of the Leadership Circle are Leadership Circle members because someone took them to a lunch or took them to this dinner and invited them to become a Leadership Circle member. Texas Alliance for Life values your commitment. At these lunches and dinners, we bring in powerful speakers from political, medical, educational, inspirational fields to help you understand the challenges of today and tomorrow. So, wouldn't you like to become a Leadership Circle team player? Wouldn't you like to become a Leadership Circle member? Wouldn't you like to learn more and do more with the Leadership Circle? It's easy. Our goal tonight is to have 75 new Leadership Circle members. If your heart is telling you to join and be part of that team, then just do it. Please look at this card. I can't see the card. And you will see on that card the different levels of the Leadership Circle membership. Well, first off, let me back up. We want everyone tonight to fill out their name and address, contact information, because we want to know that you were here. And so please fill out your name and address as outlined on the card. If you want to join the Leadership Circle, it's real easy. There are 4 different categories. And those categories are, you think I'd done this before, huh? Governor at $10,000, Lieutenant Governor at $5,000, Senator at $2,500, and Representative at $10,000. You can choose which area you want to be involved in. And in the middle of your table are some big white envelopes. In there, you'll see a brochure that looks like this. Pull it out, look at it, pass it around. And for those of you who don't think in numbers of 10,000 and 5,000, if you want to join at the governor, that's $833 a month. At 5,000, it's $416 a month. At 2,500, it's $208 a month. And at 1,000, it's just $83.34 for you to be a member of this fantastic team. Also, last year we had a lot of people join the Leadership Circle at this event. So your renewal is up, and we'd like you to rejoin the Leadership Circle. And that is also very important. So if you desire to do that, you can fill out this card. Go back to the card, please. You can fill out the card, make your choice on which one you want to be, and it's that simple. Now, what you have to figure out is how you want to pay for it. Annually, monthly, quarterly, or whatever. If you don't want to join the Leadership Circle, you can see it says Other up there to the right of Leadership Circle, and you can just make a contribution. That card says Other Donation, 500, 250, 150, and then there's an empty slot. You can put any figure that you want there. And any amount is wonderful. It really is strictly up to you. So you decide whether you want to make a one-time payment, 12 months, quarterly, and you can put it back in the envelope that it came in. But before you do that, what I want to do is draw your attention to the bottom three. Please credit 2. Now, this is very, very important. We do not decide where your money goes. You decide where it goes. There are 3 funds that we can put money into. One is the Texas Alliance for Life. That's our public policy fund. And then I'll read it. You can read it. It says, legislative effort, non-tax deductible, may be used to support or oppose federal candidates. The second one is the Texas Alliance for Life PAC. That's for state and local candidates. That's election activities, and it's also non-deductible. Texas Alliance for Life Trust Fund is an educational and legal defense, and that is tax deductible. So you decide where you want your money to go, and it's important that you consider the Texas Alliance for Life PAC. And let me tell you why. Last night, I was doing some reading, and I ran across something on the internet, and I'm going to read you this because I think this is where we need to go as a country. And as many of you know, when David introduced me, my last name is O'Keefe. So what is that? Irish. So here's what the Irish government told the United Nations Human Rights Council this past week. The government of Ireland has a message for the United Nations Human Rights Council. We are not interested in legalizing abortion. Period. Now, why is that important? That's important because that's done because those elected officials, those people that run that government, are pro-life. And we need to elect pro-life candidates to office. And one of the things that Dr. Poyman pointed out is that last year we had a goal to reach pro-life voters. And we did that, and we did it successfully because you can see the outcome from all the things that we got passed in the Texas legislature. Now, our goal tonight is to raise $300,000. And with a group this size, that's not going to be a problem. But let me start by saying that if due to the economy, or you've lost your job, or you've been salary downsized, we understand. And we realize you may not have an opportunity tonight to make a contribution. The last thing that we want is for you to feel that you're not doing your part. The fact that you're here speaks volumes as to who you are, your character, and your integrity. I'm kind of a football fan, and one of the legendary coaches in football was Coach Bear Bryant. And he had 3 rules. Rule number 1, surround yourself with people who can't live without football. Rule number 2, recognize winners. They come in all forms. Rule number 3, have a plan for everything. So how does this apply to you tonight? Well, number 1, surround yourself, and you have surrounded yourself with people who have a passion for life. Number 2, recognize winners. You are a winner because you're actively involved. Number 3, have a plan for everything. You have a plan along with the Texas Alliance for Life, and you're acting on it. You're here, aren't you? You see, what Coach Bear Bryant was talking about is you. He's talking about your character and your integrity and your abilities and your commitment. Earlier, Dr. Poyman went over Texas Alliance for Life's accomplishments. He touched on our key plans for the future and how the money you give tonight will be applied, and that you can count on us to get the job done.